Welcome back to Human Design Time, Making Life Better as a Parent series. Okay, so this gate for as a child and parenting this gate is a pain in the ass. Listen, the gate of the fighter is nothing short of stubbornness, nothing short of a fighter, nothing short of someone going head into the battle, even in the face of death. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the lines and how they're affected through this gate. On your chart, if you look at the top left side, you're going to see two numbers, one with and another. One is a black and one is red. Those are your conscious and unconscious lines running through this gate. Look at these numbers here and you'll see how they are affected in your everyday life. Let's start with one of the most important facts of this gate. It is one of the three gates in our design that is the gate of deathness. That means that this human being has their own beat, their own way of doing it, and there's almost no way you can force yourself into that. Meaning, the more you force, the more they will push back. The more they will continue to be their own unique fucking way, and they're gonna fight the whole way. So I have two boys that have this gate defined, and I'm giving you an idea of how this is. My youngest, he has line 3 for his consciousness, meaning that he will not break an interrogation. I don't mean like I'm going to interrogate you like old school CIA style. I'm just talking about like who broke the toy or why is this place like this? And he'll look right at your face after doing it and be like, I don't know, it wasn't me. And that is the fighter in that line, exuding not breaking with interrogation. But knowing this, I can go a completely different way. I can ask specific questions going in a different direction to get to the result because I know that he's going to fight me in this arena. That's why we got to go a different way with these beautiful fighters. Okay, so before we continue, and also knowing what we already know about the fighter, that energy, and those lines that we saw, I need you to know this important fact. The basic foundational energy behind this is your child just wanting to feel alive. This energy is just pumping out. It's like they have to have a reason to be alive. They have to have a necessity to conquer, to achieve, to do and be the greatest version, whatever it might look like to them. The reason why is because this gate's energy is about growth, transformation, and discovery, but not just for them, but for their surrounding area. Remember, your design is also your aura, the energy type, and this energy type affects the other energy types around us. This is why human design is so important to understand, especially as a family, as a parent, as a lover, and a partner. These energies and gates affect. So while your child is around you, your gate, the fighter, will also be defined in this scenario. And this is going to be uncomfortable for you because you're not used to being a fighter, standing up for things, because you're not designed that way, but your child is. And the energy you're really going to feel when you're around these humans with this defined gate is one where you will actually understand in a better, deeper way what you're meant to fight for and what not to really go after. And so for me, I have a partner that also has this gate defined and the channel as well too. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, so this is what the complete channel looks like right here. And what that really means is you know what is worth fighting for. You know where to put the energy for the challenges and what to really be independent about in your fight. And if you have that gate defined where it does not have the channel going to the spleen to gate 28, the gate of the Shadow Master, then you might just be fighting to fight. You might just be arguing to argue. Or for like my sons, he doesn't have the channel. He only has the gate. And I think that's where that would fall in a place where he would just not tell the truth in interrogation, and it doesn't matter if who didn't butter the bread, and so it's like not knowing exactly what to battle about or how to fight about it. And so that's the other thing is if you are a fighter or in that and do not have that channel, you'll also probably fight dirtier or not as well, or you lose your emotional control a little bit faster, depending on who and how you were taught to understand emotions, going out of the spleen as well too. Listen, I know as a parent, it's not the easiest thing to have this gate defined with the child, but we have to remember that we need more of this. We have to stop raising people pleasers. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying I am. But me not having a defined route and not having a defined gate, I tend to be more of a people pleaser than my children are, which is fantastic. It's important not to break. Don't break them. Let them be the fighter. Show them how to cultivate that independence. Show them how to fight, and not a mean way, but how to understand their conscious thoughts. We can guide these fighters to fight the big fight, the long-term game, as long as we don't break them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being interested in human design. It's going to do nothing but give you benefit in life. Have a wonderful day. And do your best. And 86 the rest. Namaste.